Alright, here we are, Zoo. I'm 9th Lt.terkoiz with the 9th Corps. This is a public match during the 1776 event. This is Stefan slot. Looks like the population's gone down a little bit. It's mid-afternoon, my time, evening, Eastern time. We've got General Redcoat, Merc Mason, Crazy 8, and Kaufman leading for the Union. You have Jewel, Newberry, PB's Lieutenant Colonel Knox, and you got this man here, for the Great Britain side. So the Loyalists. So this is Stefan's slot, one of the drill camp maps. And you can see there's a long run from the CSA camp, the CSA spawns. So they are just now getting into position.
Field, sir.
No, we will be getting to the corn.
For Stefan's slot, you pretty much have this hill. Helps you defend. Can't get too far to the right. It's out of bounds over here. These two men will figure out here in a second. And this is what normally happens, is a full send through the corn.
Hold yourself, Stefan. Hold yourselves.
I should be on the British team, but fuck the British
I don't condone language like that, if you heard what was said.
It's just standard.
One guide. Costing this team a lot of tickets. If you're defenders and you Rambo, it's unfortunate. It's gonna cost you a lot of tickets. This also might cost a lot of tickets, but if the rest of the Patriots move in with them. Also, if these guys have the bucking ball.
Boys, get in there.
You shot his own teammate, I think. Very sloppy charge. I think those Patriot boys could have done it if they had been a little more organized. They still might. Yeah, with the Union flag, they're spawning men in, scaring away the Loyalist flag. That was a wipe from that unit, interestingly enough. Buck a ball and getting behind someone in the corn. That was quite a surprise attack here. So, but we're gonna see the same thing happen. Bigger company here. here can recover this flag and completely wipe out this unit here.
Very good.
I think that's what we will see. Very interesting to take your men right through a friendly line.
Alright, Delaware B, form right here, boys. Form.
It's a lot harder to fire through you. Interesting, the Union, I guess they traded pretty evenly. These Union Rambos are gonna start costing the Patriots a lot. I mean, unless, you know, they're hidden enough that they won't die, but one man versus everyone. doing, Flores? You know better.
Get with these guys. Form up with these
But
guys.
then again, he's also not dying, so. So what this man is doing is not nearly as well. It's working. Can't say it's not working right now for these men.
On the fence up here, independent fire. Get on the fence up here, my guys.
See, this type of Ramboing is apparently working because of the corn. But he needs to kill 5 guys before he dies. I think Flores has a chance of killing 5 guys before he dies because he's been sitting in there for so long. But even at that point, it's still, you don't really want to be trading tickets as defenders. So it's really just unfortunate.
Steady.
Steady.
Alright, boys, the red coats come back.
Nice. So well, there he gets this. He killed someone out of line. So at that point, he's now even. I still wouldn't recommend what he's doing. I was surprised he hasn't been shot by his own guys behind him. If you're caught while Ramboing, it costs a lot of tickets for your team. It's just not good. Oh, he's running. He's making a move. War of Rambos. Union's way far ahead. The Patriots, I mean. So if they keep getting impatient and these Rambos start dying, then the Great British have a way back into this fight. But I think trying to fight this hill in 1776 mode is pretty cool.
Holy shit, I survived.
That's the key. Aim low on the guy. Aim low, that's the key.
I think as the British, you've got to come down over here, get into this position right here with your buck and ball. Maybe charge these guys out and then hold the rocks here. I think you just got to work it from the other side. Because this has a good defilade. Oh, I mean there's this huge Union line here. I see.
Open up.
I hadn't quite noticed on this side of the field that there was a big line battle going on between the Knox and the Patriots. I think a full send at that right side, and then the fight over the railroad. Fight over the gully there. Probably how you have to do it. Try to get this position, and
Pull back.
yeah, I think that's how you're gonna do it as the Great British. You can do a full send left. In events I've seen it work decently. You kind of get under the fight. You kind of only engaging the unit that's on this hill if you come down here because of the entire defilade. The same can be said over here, where you can get behind this little hill, behind this little tree, and then try to only engage one unit at a time. Probably the best way to attack, and then turn and face where the rest of the team is going to come from, try to push you out. But currently, the British don't seem to be having any chance of winning this so far. But it all could change as if one decides to attack, taking the point once early cap. That could do something.
Alright, we're gonna shift to the left, low corner on me, shift left.
Yeah, I honestly think that group back there is a little too far back. This group's being distracted. This large group of at the same time as this group's being distracted over there, so doesn't look like the attackers are really pulling it back too much. They kind of have a ticket. Their tickets are pretty okay. You want to maintain just about even with your opponents as attackers.
We'll let the other captain think about that. Drive it back, boys, drive it back. Gotta aim low.
Kind of an interesting place for the point. I think the main avenue of attack is on this right side for Great Britain. I think that is why the point is right here.
Exactly north. Take me.
I guess
North, boys. Steady. Steady.
I mean, I'm guessing you can take the point from somewhere back here too. But still, usually the point is located somewhere where once the defenders go breaking, they have to stand somewhere dangerous. On this map, it doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like that's where they want to stand anyway. So this is a good move from the Patriots here. The only problem that you could do, you could have, not the only problem, but a problem you could have, is you could push this group of units out, and they will go left. They'll just decide, hey, let's go help our other team, like on the other side of the field. And instead, it was working pretty good just to shoot them out and to let them just stay there. So if you do, yeah, push the guys off. Though I did see in chat someone call for pushing left. So it wasn't just that they got pushed off there, it's that... I would like to see a more aggressive play by the British here. They have buck and ball. They could just tell these two companies to load buck and ball, and as long as they get to the, if they can get into here, That's a one fight. With this unit being so far out, if they can force a melee on the point, the British can win the fight and win the position on the hill. They can early cap, they can take the entire... They can maybe take a lead. But it's just, these guys need buckball and they need to move up. Here's a good move, maybe. Yes, he's coming up out of the defilade. If you're coming straight into buckball, this could be nasty. The first 3 guys die, but if these guys have buckball... Yes, you're charging. The guy at the front, court-martial that man. Court-martial that man. You do not know better than your commander. Your commander ordered the charge. You do the charge. Don't turn around and say fuck that. Your team could follow you and you could screw the entire operation. It looks like the operation was not messed up by that one man staying back. But the space was taken. The rest of the Union is shifting over from the right. So they are going to be able to clean this up a little bit. This group of Great Brits here are, I think, slightly late. I think they need to start the charge on this bottom left side to pull people off the top of the hill into the defilade. So the fight was if the fight was happening on this side of the hill, the reinforcements would take longer to get there, and they'd have to come up over the hill to get there. So you might have been able to establish more of a, they might have been able to establish more of a defensive position from the other side of the hill. Not might have, they definitely would have, definitely with buckball, they could have like spread a line out after that. Brits are losing quite a lot of tickets here at the end and the beginning of that fight, because in the beginning of that fight, a lot of guys were straggling in. They were streaming in.
We're good. No, yeah, I just...
Interesting charge though. Let's see what this says. Worst charge ever made. Yeah, that was a charge right into the center. I wouldn't say that was very good. You need to hit one of the flanks. So had he come out in front of his friendlies this way and then turned, his friendlies would then see what he was doing, the 2 companies on this corner, and they would have probably followed him into a juicy
in the field there in front of us.
A juicy target here, because they could have turned into the hammer. The company here could have been the anvil. And as long as they turn around and hold the ridge line in time, the reinforcements company was really far away. So I do agree that was a pretty poorly done charge. Though I can see the frustration on the British part that no one was charging, and just might as well run in to do it yourself. I would say he came behind a friendly unit and charged from their left. So the friendly, he might not have said anything to him. I don't know. But we're going to be on the waiting end of things now. As you can see, this is a very defendable map in this mode. And with the flags down, I would say I would bring a Union company up. I don't know. I would just bring some. You could bring your boys up and just start blasting down the road, the railroad. That'd be kind of crazy, because all those guys don't have flags. So a forward defense after wiping out a bunch of flags might make sense. Maybe up on this corner. Do a couple volleys until they get close, and then you move back to a good spot. Because every single guy you kill at this time, right now, would have to go all the way back. This actually looks beautiful. Lots of stragglers back here. Everyone needed to get up there at the same time. And here comes the British coming through the corn. Not the worst run back ever. Another thing you could do as defenders, if you have this big of a ticket advantage, you could literally just spread out a big long battle line in the open with your flags and just shoot it out as they come up to the corn, because they do not have the manpower to do such a thing. And this looks pretty good. Yep, just getting a shootout is the way to go when the defenders don't have flags. Every second the attackers stagnate and shoot it out, delays their next attack, because they just do not have, or at least weakens their next attack, because they do not have the men to do it. This could actually wipe the entire British army. Redcoat could come absolutely destroy it. No one's watching their right.
Bales down, bales down.
My goodness.
Move into the corn to get around.
Oh man.
This is just a nasty envelop here. There's no response yet from the British.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard.
Is this one Union company going to continue to moving through the rest of the CSA? The British. It looks like not. I mean, they're spawning all their dudes in, and one company getting into the corn, getting behind the entire CSA line. Just absolutely. I mean, it seems like a waste of tickets, though.
Into the cornfield.
Looks like the Patriots have lost a lot of tickets doing this.
What the fuck? It's just a never-ending line of...
On defense, independent.
I think there's some team killing going on, perhaps.
I don't know what
Well, that should be in a good amount of time there. That's just I feel like that was cool, and I mean it was probably really fun, but I think it was wasteful. I don't think you needed to get your guys in the melee there and lose that many tickets. I think you could have kept your. I think the Patriots could have kept their tickets higher by just engaging in a shootout.
Take aim, steady. Steady. Fire.
Looks like the British have their flags back. It has been long enough.
They're bitching about us charging, but we wiped 2 ridges.
Yeah, I mean, from above it also, it wasted a lot of tickets. It was cool, but I do think it wasted a lot of tickets. But it's not like the Union doesn't have tickets to spare. They have an entire morale stage and 20%, so they only give the British a small chance to win if the Patriots hit breaking.
Be careful, boys.
With the flags, that same maneuver is not going to work by the Union. So we'll see what happens. I mean, the Patriots do have the tickets to shoot it out, though. So if they can win in a shootout, then that's wastes time, and that just favors them. I think that another charge in the side will in fact would hurt the Union hard. But knowing that the Loyalists had no flags was pretty smart to go for a charge like that. I think it could have been executed better. Almost couldn't be executed any better, actually, because if you start saying stuff and start trying to do orders, then they know you're in the corn behind you. Full push right by the...
Do you want independent fire, or are those that
Oh no, that didn't do nearly as much damage as if it would have been independent fire from close range. At least this charge is concentrated on a flank. Yeah, that Union force got crumpled, that Patriot force. Their flag does not even get away, so this could be a problem for the Patriots. This is finally, I think the British have taken a position where they can attack the point. I think up in this defilade here, you can do some serious work. But if the Patriots act fast with Buckenball, they can get up and close and around the corner. If they could get in there before that unit gets completely reformed, but it looks like they have kind of reformed. So Union is in a pickle here. They're down a flag against 4 companies, kind of in a fishbowl, getting attacked from the side that I think is the more beneficial side to attack. Look at how open the Union has to stand to be on the point from this side. Now you have no cover and you have no defilade unless you're really close right here.
See that little lip on the hill right there? You can mind it out.
Oh, I don't like this. This could be... I mean, if this is getting coordinated in the Patriot chat, this could be really good. If all these guys have Buckenball, this also could be really good. But if they start lining up taking volleys, decent shooting. Dropped a. Oh, that's their. They didn't drop the flag. That is their flag. If the Loyalists can figure out that there's no Union flag over here, well, actually, you know what? Spawning Main is not too far of a run. This line can continue to have a presence, even if they have guys spawning Main. I think that was a great spot. I don't understand the shift is fine actually too. More like. Someone was able to get the flag. That's pretty impressive. So they get their flag back. They bring it back behind the hill. I think Patriots still have a pretty decent chance to win this. If the Brits all focus on this one side and can kind of wrap the flank of the hill, I think that'll work. I think the defilade is the weakest I think the hill is the weakest if you're attacking from this side. Like right over here somewhere.
Thanks for the assist.
Maybe I'm wrong though. Tickets wise, the Great Brits need to do something to make this go faster.
And fire. Reload. Beautiful boys, crispy. Very crispy.
You engage in some buck and ball fights. Oh, decent volley. That did a good. Look at that chunk of guys that took out. Nice. Disregard what I said about the British right. These guys need to left face and come push up the road. Maybe use this fence. This fence and buck and ball. Both those companies were able just to push up the road. Whoever has the usually it's whoever has the last company in reserve. That'll win a charge battle. Excuse me. Excuse me. So you bring if you bring your two companies over here and get into a charge battle, it'll pull these guys off the hill, and whoever is the last unit to get there is gonna win. Usually, so that Union unit, if they got there late, or if these units got in a fight. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. It's a situation where if you start the charge and you don't wipe the piece that you the unit that you charged, that's when the math is wrong. If you if these guys are able to wipe that piece and then get charged, then the math comes out to be that one of their friendlies is going to be one of the last people into the fight. If these guys go in and die, then their friendlies have to come in to clean that up, and then another company clean them up, and 2 for 1. And then even though you engaged the fight, oh look at this, the mutual little charge down. Pretty good attack from the British here. They pretty interesting charge from the Union, the Patriots, but I think they charged one company, and that company fell back to the friendly company of Knox. I think it was just a 2v1 situation, and so turned out like that. And it looks like, yes, these two companies have formed together to really push this left side, and I think they could maybe win the game right here, right now. If they have enough manpower, they could push and do it. I think they have the manpower here. If all these guys got loaded and we're able to kind of come stand where these guys are in this line, get into position on them. Though this bull is working. I don't think they're going to be able to shoot him to last stand though. The tickets have evened out. The Brits need to get aggressive to put the Patriots in the last stand, and it looks like that's what's going to happen. It looks like both groups are coming together to charge out this rocks, to charge out this hill. Or at least maybe I would form a large battle line independent fire bucket ball. Because if you can do that, which is look like what's happening, then you can start winning the ticket exchange drastically. Good move by the CSA to move up. Kind of exactly to where those bodies were. It's kind of where I expected. Yeah, you see the flag go down, you charge the flag. That's not the worst idea.
Got you off guard here. Get the flag out of here.
Pretty much all that loyalists can do is try to put the Union to breaking, win this fight, take the point. And it looks like that's what's going to happen. I am not too confident that the Union's going to be able to repel this attack. The attack is kind of petering out. So. Not many Union boys spawning mains, not a whole lot of reinforcements coming, but there is this one entire company kind of alive. A couple of Union Rambos chasing a flag, routing a flag, so that's pretty huge. Vader, I don't know what he's doing. Kind of trolling. If he dies out here, that's not good. Oh, goodness, Vader. You're level 36. How do you not know the map? Run back to the team. Vader, what are you doing? No. Make it back to the team. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's done it. Yes, he's done it. He's trying to get the flag back, but he's so lost. Luckily, Maine isn't very far away, so honestly, running the flag around like that, if you get your guys to spawn Maine, they'll be back in the fight just as fast, if not faster. This Rambo Jones, his flag is unfortunately caused this to happen, and as the Great British on this map, or CSA on this map, you can't really afford to spawn main. You have to have all your flags. Union can spawn main all they want. Good job, Vader. I'm sorry I said anything bad about you at the beginning of that, or if I did. Sorry that I said you were lost and you were running the wrong way. This could be it. The Union needs to just all push in, I think, because it looks like that's what's happening. Big Union push on point. This company, I don't know if they understand the gravity of their situation. That if they lose the point, then they lose the game. I think they understand it, and they're moving in. So we'll see if, luckily they do understand the situation. He said some go left, some go right. I think most of them just are going to go right and hit this flag. Putting down that CSA flag, or that British flag, is huge. These Brit boys needed to wait a little bit longer for their attack because their boys from Maine were almost there. They could have coordinated it a little bit better. Union actually doesn't have that much time. They might go, or that much tickets either. So it does look like the Patriots might go last stand, but without. It's just one flag as well.
We need to fall back to the cone.
If they can get, yeah, just with one British flag down, it's not actually looking too bad for them. The shootout should favor the Patriots, but if the Patriots go last stand, then there's the shootout not going to work so hot. This game turned out a lot closer than it really should have been.
I'll take a couple with you.
I think the Patriots were winning by a a lot. Every single guy dying out of line here is a huge problem. Huge problem for the Union if any of these boys die out of line. But this could be huge. They pushed the Brits out.
Don't chase, we ran him off, that's what we wanted.
Getting that flag down would have been big, but running them off is big too. You lose less tickets if you are engaged in a further away fight. So push them out, engage them in a longer range shootout with the low range. With the smooth bores. And it looks like the Union just has to hold for another 2.5 minutes. See what the CSA says. I don't see any plan for coordination. These boys from Maine are just kind of, I don't really think they're going to get there. I bet a lot of these guys got their kits. Ain't nothing and go, boys. Here's the British's last attack. Coming out to meet them like this is incredibly irresponsible, I think. But maybe it'll be fine, because if these guys go into, maybe not incredibly irresponsible, that's probably an over exaggeration, but if they hadn't charged them out, that would have been, you know, they would have gone last stand, and they still might. And the desperate push, that was actually really well done. I take back everything I said about it being irresponsible. If he had just straight up charged them, that would have been seriously irresponsible. But bringing out your superior number of men line to push that group of people back, that was huge. And now the CSA is pushing up the fence. I don't understand. Two-pronged attack is just becoming a one-pronged attack in the center. This is a very strong attack as well, so it's hitting the side of the company. It's gonna put it's gonna put the Patriots into last stand. This attack in the center is pretty big. Union's last stand. Reinforcements are running in from here and from Maine. These guys should probably just Bayos and go into point. Very close game. It looks like the Patriots have taken it though. Very, very close game. Interesting. It actually almost that charge through the corn almost did cost the Union the Patriots, because that amount of tickets that they lost there, when they could have slowly taken down the tickets on both teams and held their own. It almost came to be a really bad thing at the end there, but Patriots hold on Pat's Turnpike, or Stefan's lot, my bad. Pat's Turnpike was the last match. Well, I hope you liked watching this one. We got to see kind of how this map is played. It's not really played like this with the buck and ball, and I feel like defenders have a pretty decent advantage with the with what's going on here on this map, just being able to stand out, not really get hit from far away, but really devastate them when they get close. So looks like the Patriots did outkill the attackers. That is pretty normal, and that was a good game. A little slow at sometimes, but I'll see y'all in the next one.